Right now, I'm standing on America's loneliest road. AAA literally used to tell people not to drive this road unless they had survival skills. And apparently there was even a Highway 50 survival guide made for the people attempting this drive back in the 1980s. So naturally, I wanted to check it out. And if you're wondering why, then let me explain. Oh, there's stuff in here. Last night, the RV started making this horrible rattling noise. Okay, so we are 59 minutes from Ely, 63 miles away. And Ely is the first town on our road trip across the loneliest highway in America. Not really sure why we're doing this, but I gotta see what it's all about. Is it really that lonely? My journey started in Ely, Nevada. Today it's home to just over 4,000 people, but 100 years ago, this was a thriving copper mining town. Before cars, it was also an important stop along Nevada's stagecoach routes that connected the West. Walking around, it actually felt like a pretty normal little town, which made sense because compared to everywhere else I was about to visit, Ely is by far the biggest and best connected town on America's loneliest road. At the time, I had absolutely no idea just how empty the next 400 miles were about to feel. We're in Ely and the population is just under 4,000. But there's a sense of community here. There's people walking their dogs, there's kids riding their scooters, there's a fire department, the city hall, there's a school to my left. Volunteer fire department. They've got some stuff going on. So tonight we're at our campsite and we're just gonna chill, relax with the dogs and head out tomorrow. Check out Ely and then go check out the next town, which is Eureka, and see what this loneliest road in America is all about. I think we're on.
You're giving us electricity.
Yeah, I can hear it. Woo, we got AC.
Got a little fire pit.
Yeah, we can have a bonfire.
We got a little table.
Eat dinner out here. It's actually quite nice. They have a little park. They have a place for your animals. They have places where you can shower, where you can do like a community bonfire. The town was actually quite big. There's a cinema. There's like local coffee shops. It seemed quite cute. Coming from Rachel and then going here, I'm like ecstatic because there's people around. Yeah. Rachel had a population of 40 people and Ely has a population of 4,000 people.
But it's
a lot better.
It's our starting point though. So this is the point on the loneliest road that is closest to the main road.
Yeah, I think this is one of the bigger towns on the loneliest road in America. It's gonna be a wild trip and I'm excited for it. I slept so good last night and I'm refreshed and ready to check out the town today. And we're about 1 mile into this drive and we've got 400 miles to go. So let's get into it. Whoa. It's like you're in a time machine in this. Well, that was really neat to see. I feel like you can't see things like that just everywhere in America. And they still have running locomotives. If you're into trains, this is the spot to come. If you don't care about trains, just pass it. Yeah, let's take a drive through the town. It did look quite cute. There was a cinema, there were a couple bars. Let's go check it out. Even if it's a small town, every town will have a Chinese restaurant for takeout. Why? I don't know. The Jailhouse Motel.
They have a steakhouse here where you can eat steak inside the jail cells.
What? How'd I miss that? It seems pretty dead down here though. Nothing is really open, I would say. Like there's a lot of storefronts, but everything's closed or there's nobody in it.
That's what I was saying too. Like a lot of this stuff is shut down.
Yeah, the aliens followed us from Rachel.
place dog food.
Hi.
Hi, how are you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm Mads Hansen.
Nice to meet you. I'm Sammy. We're doing the loneliest road in America, so this is our first stop.
You've never been to Ely before?
I haven't. We're just filming Eli.
Ely.
Ely. I've been saying it wrong this whole
Ely and
time.
Nevada. Duh.
Yeah, I got that part. Nevada. Is this like the hangout spot?
It's an old-fashioned drugstore.
Okay.
It's kind of a mixture of pharmacy and everything else. But we come here, everybody comes and gets a cherry limeade here. Cherry lime Ricky here, I should say.
What's a cherry lime Ricky?
You want to try?
What's a cherry lime
You want
Ricky?
to try one? It's like a light lemonade with a cherry flavor to it.
Sure, I'll try one.
Has this town changed a lot?
Yes and no. It was a big copper mine, right? The mine's up here. Have you been to Ruth?
We haven't been to Ruth, but the guy at the railway station was telling us about the copper mines.
So they trucked it from there, or not trucked it by train to McGill. McGill was the smelter plant. Copper prices got, so they smelted it and made the copper there, well, copper. So, but copper prices, it went down, and the copper mine went away, the whole town went, you'll see the town. McGill is in bad shape.
Oh,
But
okay.
it's just because no industry there.
Yeah.
So the mine is open again by another company, and you'll see the trucks coming through here. So there's been some revitalization, and we brought in a state prison, which brought that kind of population here too. So-
Yeah.
But no, it's a great hometown. Every year, everybody has their high school reunion here, and then every 5 years they do a all-class reunion.
Oh, wow.
You want small or medium?
Small,
Here's
please.
small cherry limeade Rickies, please.
Cheers.
Cheers.
There's some things there.
Oh, that's
You
good.
can't leave until you go to the museum.
That's
in
nice.
McGill.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
You don't want to miss it. I'm telling
The
you.
museum in McGill. Okay.
Well, go enjoy.
Yeah, thank you. It was so nice meeting you. Thank you for the
blessings to you,
drink.
okay,
These are
blessings.
amazing.
Thank you. Sorry,
That's fine.
I
I'm
have
sorry.
much more to give you.
Lovely meeting you. He was so nice. That's one thing about small towns is people are also very friendly. With Ely disappearing in the rearview mirror, we pointed the RV west towards our next stop, Eureka, about 70 miles away. I'd read it was one of Nevada's best preserved mining towns, and I was pretty excited to check it out. After about an hour on the road, we finally reached Eureka. Today, fewer than 500 people live here, but back in the 1870s, this was one of Nevada's richest mining towns. Thousands of people came here chasing for silver, and for a while, this place was booming. Driving in, it almost felt like stepping back in time. We're in Eureka. Let's go check out the general store. So Eureka features a secret second level. This is the one with underneath the main street lies a massive network of 19th century brick tunnels used by miners to move goods during brutal winters. Let's take a look inside. Oh, there's stuff in here. Oh, it looks like a workshop. And where everybody puts all their shed tools. I think it's closed. Let's go see if we can find a real general store in town. But driving down the town literally took us about 30 seconds, so it's not a big town. The population is less than 400 people. Yeah, so we'll go check out the drugstore down here. Maybe they serve food in that one as well? It's the one in Ely?
Here we go, pharmacy.
Is this the spot?
This is the spot. Alright, is it even open?
It's actually a pharmacy. So the general store is a mile outside of the actual town. I asked her if anything else was out there. She said no. We're gonna head out of Eureka. It's really tiny. There's not much to do or see here. So we're gonna head to the next town. But it's cool to see these towns where there's not a lot of people. Most places are closed, but there's a lot of history. They were more like working towns back in the day, but now they aren't. Just quiet.
just quiet and little time capsules, basically.
As we pulled out of Eureka, I felt like we'd given it a pretty good go. We wandered around, tried a few places, but most of them seemed to be closed. There's buildings, but most of them are closed down. And like in some of the stores that are open, there's nobody in them, or there's not much in them. It's just a pass-through town. There was a post office, a little bar, the fire station, and even the old Eureka Opera House, which first opened in 1880, but that was shut too. If I'm honest, there wasn't loads to do here, but I actually really liked it. It felt authentic. Nobody was trying to turn it into some big tourist attraction. It just felt like a small Nevada town that's quietly carried on long after the mining boom came and went. Well, we made it to Austin. We drove for about an hour and we got another hour till we get to Middlegate station. But we took some really cool drone footage over Austin and it basically just looked like a bunch of RVs down in the valley. It really fits the description for the loneliest road in America because there's not much going on. The thing I would say is it is really beautiful. There's mountains everywhere as you drive. The scenery is really good. But other than that, like for the nature part, then I wouldn't like come for the town. As we rolled through Austin, we didn't actually stop. There wasn't really anything to stop for. We just drove slowly through, taking it all in. Back in the 1860s, around 10,000 people lived here after silver was discovered in the surrounding mountains. Today, that number is just over 150. I don't know why, but the whole place gave me a bit of a sinking feeling. You look at the old buildings and your imagination just runs wild. It genuinely felt like we'd driven onto the set of an old Western and straight out the other side.
So I thought Eureka was like pretty ghost towny, but that was just, that looked like a movie set. Yeah, that was probably the creepiest town we've driven through yet. There's really nobody there. And Austin didn't even have a grocery store.
No, and I think those people just live off of like getting food from the gas station and stuff. Which, I mean, smaller areas do that. But it's just tough to imagine. They all look the same. They're just straight, narrow roads that are going into another mountain. It's really beautiful drive, but it's really boring. There's nothing there anymore. It's quite sad. Let's go check out Middlegate. After hours of driving through what felt like absolutely nothing, we finally reached Middlegate Station. Sitting roughly 60 miles from the nearest town in either direction, it's one of the only places to stop along the stretch of Highway 50. They have self-serve gas. One pump of self-serving gas. Hi.
Very cool.
Clicky on the thing?
Yes.
Yes, as far as I know.
Okay. Now, this is cool. As we left Middlegate, I remember thinking we finally cracked Highway 50. We'd found the one place that brought everyone together. Locals, bikers, road trippers, all stopping for the same reason. The food looked incredible, the band was brilliant, and after hours of complete silence, it was honestly the most alive we'd seen Nevada all day. Now we only had to travel 60 or so miles back to civilization, phone service, and a working gas station. Well, this definitely isn't where I expected to finish this video. Last night, not long after leaving Middlegate Station, the RV started making this horrible rattling noise. First, we thought maybe it was just the road because Highway 50 isn't exactly smooth in places, but it kept getting worse. Every mile we drove, it sounded like something was rattling underneath and was about to fall off. We were still miles from anywhere. It was getting dark, and the last thing we wanted to do was break down in the middle of the Nevada desert. So we decided to play it safe, skip the rest of the drive, and limp the RV all the way back to Reno. When we eventually made it, we checked into a hotel, and that's why the end of this video looks a little bit different. Looking back, I'd say that Highway 50 definitely lived up to its name. It honestly almost felt like Groundhog Day. You drive for what felt like forever along these perfectly straight roads, then suddenly you would climb over another mountain pass, only to be greeted by another huge empty valley, and it would all repeat again. I can completely see why they call it America's Loneliest Road. Out of all the places we stopped, Ely definitely felt the biggest and the busiest. It almost felt like a proper town compared to everything that came afterwards, because then you had places like Austin and Eureka, and honestly, they were really sad to see. Both of them were once thriving mining towns. Austin had a population of around 10,000 people during the silver boom in the 1860s. And today, it's only home to just over 150 residents. Walking through places like that, you can't help but imagine what they must have looked like when the streets were full of people. My personal favorite stop was Middlegate Station. After hours of driving through absolutely nothing, it genuinely felt like an oasis. Sitting outside with a drink, listening to the live band, surrounded by people who also made the same journey, it was probably my favorite moment of the whole drive. So, was it worth it? If you're expecting loads of attractions and things to do, probably not. But if you ever wanted to experience just how vast, empty, and remote parts of America still are, I honestly don't think there's many roads that do it better than Highway 50. Now, we've just got to convince the RV company to help us get back on the road. Wish us luck.